What's up, guys? Coach Alex from Crease Coach, and today we're going to be going over Tim Troutner's performance from the PLL Goalie competition from All-Star weekend. So getting right into it here, you can see Troutner's positioning in the cage. All right, this is something we call the 60-40 positioning. And what that means is Troutner is shaded slightly to his off-stick side. He's taking up 60% of the cage on that off-stick side and 40% of the cage on his stick side. The advantages of playing that style are that he's obviously taking up more of the cage on his off-stick side, which makes it a shorter distance for him to travel on those off-stick side shots. And on his stick side, it shows the shooter just a little bit more of that cage. And with that being his stick side, it's a little easier for him to get to those stick side shots. Okay, so going into this first shot here, you'll see this Marcus Holman shot. It's a shot to the top right. And you can see pre-shot, Holman sees that top right corner. He sees a lot of that corner, all right? But with that being Troutner's stick side, it's very easy for him to drive off that back foot to that stick side, all right? So you'll see Troutner does a great job here of driving off that back foot, keeping his hands out, and getting to that stick side high. Okay, so on this next shot here, gutterding on that windup, Troutner's probably shaded over a little bit too much here. This is a little more than 60-40. Okay, but still, gutterding tries to go off stick low here. And because Troutner's shaded to that offside hip, it's an easier distance and he's able to get there for the save. Now on this one, Ryan Brown, you can see, going back to it here, on the windup, Troutner does a great job. He's again in that 60-40. Notice how he's set. He plays with his hands a little lower than traditionally what you would think, but it obviously works for him. You can see here he's set. All right, he drives off, does a great job driving off his back foot, hands are out, controls that rebound, does a great job getting to that stick side low. Now on this one, you'll see a little bit pre-shot there. Okay, Schreiber gets him a little. Troutner, I think, is trying to bait him a little bit or mess with him a little bit. You notice he drops his hands, moves his head. All right, and just gets beat on that one. Here we go with Holman back up. And Troutner gets set. All right, Holman just misses the cage there, which counted as a save for the goalie in this competition. Another great job by Troutner. He's in great position. Okay, he does a great job, gets a little jump stop in there to get his feet set. He's ready to explode and really explodes laterally to that stick side low, gets off his back foot, keeps his hands out and gets all the way through the ball and controls the rebound. On that Ryan Brown save, hits a pipe. But again, Troutner was there. If that was on cage, he might have been able to get it with his foot. Another pipe. Now this is a great example. On this one, Troutner just gets caught moving a little bit. And this is where we like to talk to goalies about be completely set before the shot and wait to see the ball before you react. All right, Troutner gets caught guessing a little bit here, dropping his hands a little bit. And Holman is just able to beat him to that stick side low. But a great shot. Gutterding just beats him there. That's a great shot to the top right corner. Brown misses the cage. And this last one's a great save here. Notice Troutner's set. He's in that 60-40. His feet are set. He's ready to explode to his stick side low on this one. Finishes with a great save. Notice how he keeps his hands out. Go back on this last one. Notice how Troutner keeps his hands out. Goalies have a tendency to bring their hands in on these low shots or bounce shots inside the crease. Notice how Troutner keeps his hands out. He catches it early on the bounce before it can get into his body. He does a great job. So a couple things just to review there. So a couple things that Troutner does very well is what we talked about with the 60-40 positioning, taking up 60% of the cage on that off-stick side and 40% of the cage on the stick side. And how he does a great job of driving off his back foot, keeps his hands out on those low shots. Troutner ended up going 9 for 12 in the competition and took home the W.